Yeah, go card. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tricky here with another My Team video. And man, today we're gonna get into All-Star Team Up and some particular things about All-Star Team Up that will lead to another video. If I haven't posted it already, you should definitely go watch that video. But as I started get talking, you could probably figure out what I'm gonna say. All right, fix my camera a little bit. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right. So a few things about All-Star Team Up. Here is the ladder for All-Star Team Up. This is why you're playing All-Star Team Up, because you're trying to get to this 100 wins season mode completion. That's what you're trying to get to. All right. So with that in mind, this is the stuff you pick up along the way, not too much. Starting right here, diamonds, some MT, this legend badge at 50 is kind of crucial. A opal if you want it from the season, which I don't really think you want any opals from the season. This 20K MT is nice. And then of course the mode completion. All right. While you play All-Star Team Up, if you're winning, you can get anywhere between 800 to 1,000 MT per game. The games take you about 20-25 minutes, as long as you don't go into OT and nobody's doing no foolery like fouling and stuff to keep the game going on. So 25-minute games for 1,000 MT and these rewards is what you're playing All-Star Team Up for. Now, All-Star Team Up, from my opinion, could be categorized as the wreck of my team. Only problem is 2K don't like to treat it like the wreck of my team. If they did it positionally, that would be way better, but they do not. So let me explain from everything I've learned so far about how this system works. So when you get to your start menu, you slide over to management, just like you would do for triple threat. You get the lineup management, and you should have a 5-man lineup for All-Star Team Up. I just simply called it All-Star Team Up. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choices. Now, don't let that confuse you. It says it's priority, it says it's choices. These choices are based off of a lot of things other than how you have them lined up. All right, you have to have one of every position. So let's say I replace SGA with a shooting guard that cannot play point guard. It says I'm missing the point guard position. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug Shea back in. You have one of each position. You could have two primary positions, but as you see, I have shooting guard on this one and power forward on this one, right? So you just want to make sure that out of the two positions you lock in. If you're running like a Wemby or an Edie, they're going to be a lock for a center. So you would need to have a power forward and another player. That's how the game kind of situates these 5 choices. Now, the primary choice you have is the position you are actually going for, or the card you are trying to use when you hop in with a team or randoms. Priority wise, what really happens is if you come over here, you look at your rep determines if you get first pick or not. The higher the rep above you, they get first pick. And any rep in between moves you down the line into last pick. If you're the lowest level, you get last pick. More than likely, if you're the lowest level, the chances of you getting the card you want is very slim, depending on how your team set up your positions. Now, back to the lineup. As each of y'all pick players that are primary positions, then you should have no problems getting the card you want, as long as nobody picked the same primary position. So if each of you picked individual primary positions for the game of basketball, that's point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, you should be locked in and good to go. However, as you can see here, let's say this is the 5-man team that me and my people pick, and I'm trying to play a Rudy Gay, but somebody has Kevin Durant. You would assume they would give me shooting guard Rudy Gay. But that's not always the case. There's a chance that I could get Shea because he also has shooting guard. It depends on how the game wants to put you in. Usually Rudy Gay is going to be slated for small forward. On very few cards, they will not let them play their secondary position. Like for example, Draymond Green, I've only been able to see him play everything but point guard. It makes no sense. As Julius Erving, I seen him play power forward. That is not even on his card. I don't know what 2K did in the building of this game mode. They didn't put the right coding for these cards. Hopefully they watch this video. I don't know if they will, but those are two cards I can tell you exactly that's what happened. It's hard to see better Brandon Ingram on shooting guard, but I've seen him at point guard. The new Peterson card, the chances of getting him point guard is very rare. You're more likely to get him a shooting guard, and your shooting guard is going to be the point guard in the game. You're going to have to just, manually run the point guard, make the shooting guard a point guard type situation. But there's cards that have that. So if you're frustrated and you're trying to figure out how, you just got to play with the cards with your teammates until y'all can find the right match to put the cards where you want them. And you can run big lineups, small lineups, whatever lineups you can. But primarily why I'm making this video, it's for the new players that hop in, that remember the old All-Star team up. I wanted to make sure that y'all understand this is not the old All-Star team up. You have to change every card in your lineup. Don't just put the cards you want and leave these golds, WNBA players you never play with, free agent cards. Put the cards you want, and then, put cards that you would like to play with if you don't get that option. All right. Now, how I say this is going to lead into my next video. My next video is going to be a if I started today video, or rather if I started at the beginning of season 5. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do if I started at the beginning of season 5. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm gonna rock it. I'm about to record it, but it might drop first. It depends on how I feel. But either way, I think that's gonna be a really, really good video for the community. So please spread the word about that video. It will be coming if it hasn't dropped already. A lot of people are lost and using cards that they shouldn't be used. I'm gonna try my best to give direction on what you should be looking for each position, whether you're building a 5-man for All-Star team up, your 15-man lineup, I'm sorry, 13-man lineup for a showdown, key in the court, all those type of things we're going to talk about in that video. It's going to be much longer than this video. This is really a short video. A lot of people play All-Star team up that you don't think play. It's not huge, but it's pretty good. The same concept in All-Star team up is the same concept you will use for triple threat online or co-op play in the park. Your 3 positions. If you have the same position, not the same position, or the same card as somebody else, you'll get moved off. Take that same mindset and put it in here. If you have the same position, you will get moved off if you're not the higher rep. So that's when rep kind of comes into play in playing All-Star team up. It's a fun mode. You meet a lot of people. I really wish the community wasn't so toxic in here. You will run into toxic bashing and just spiteful people that are mad that they're losing. The 2K community's never been good losers. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, they can't just take the L and be like, GG's, we'll play another game. That's really all it is. Sometimes you're gonna win, sometimes you're gonna lose. 2K, the game, messes up a lot of things as far as clean play. So you can't always say you're the better player if you won the game, because if you go back and look at the game, you shouldn't have got a lot of stuff you got, or they shouldn't have got best up a lot. It is what it is, man. GG's and keep it moving. Can we please cut back the toxicity? That's just my thought on it. Y'all can do what you want to do. You're individuals as your you're individuals. I can't make you do anything. But anyways, All-Star Team is fun. I love All-Star Team Up, at least to play my 100 games. Some people go further. Some people only play this. It is better than playing by yourself. Domination, breakout all day. So if you're not going for multiple pieces, All-Star Team Up is really, really fun. 75 wins in here with a good squad is a lot more enjoyable than playing Showdown with the amount of cheaters in Showdown. It's not a lot of people I could say are cheating in All-Star Team Up. So that's another thing to think about when you're trying to decide what game mode you want to play. I hope in these coming seasons it gets a lot better with better cards coming out so everybody can compete. But please check out my next video, man, so y'all can get off those free agents, bro. There's no reason you should be running a free agent in any game mode. in NBA 2K26 right now in season 5. There's no reason you should be running a free agent. If you find anybody running a free agent, don't cuss them out. Just be like, why? Go watch Tricky's video. He's gonna tell you everything you need to do. All right. So I'm gonna get and help everybody to get in a better position to win and have fun on 2K. So stay winning, stay tricky. I'll catch y'all on the next one.